All right, guys, welcome to the gardening vlog. Okay, where we last left you, all the leaves were cut. I did manage to burn it. It's that Paula wood that has to get burnt. My gardener is back. She is back to explain all her gardening seeds in the ground. But before we can do that, we're not going to bore you, but we're definitely going to cut the grass here, guys.
Oh, my.
What's going on? Good or bad?
Well, it'll be nice once they come up, but
Okay.
I'm going to separate my lilies because they're just one big ball. Okay.
And what's that?
My lilies.
Which is your lilies? I don't know.
All of these are lilies.
And they're all separate, but they're growing up as a bunch.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's happening over there.
Yeah, because some of these we brought from Jersey. I can't remember which ones.
Daffodils.
Right. They should be
Those
coming
are-
up in April.
They already came up.
Oh.
Those are the ones, they're early.
Oh, I thought it was in April too.
No, these have got to get watered.
Okay. But basically, we don't want to bore you because, like I said, we did say it in all the other ones. So we're going to get this clean. I am going to mow this only because of the time of the month and everything. I would normally mow this on a level 3. This time will be level 1. I am going to bring this sucker all the way down. Bring this sucker all the way down. Some of these things that had died off, BB cut off. I mean, we got to get the ditches. That I trimmed down. They make good things for the side. They shoot purple flowers. I don't know the name. I'll get BB. But we are going to add some here because my rocks are sliding down from all the rain. So, basically, and then this side, and remember, I got to do my mother's grass too. But, and then some here BB's worked on and trimmed out a little. I know she's planted some stuff here. She's brought a rose bush up because the heat was killing it. But we'll get through all this. This is all new. Like I said, we're going to get through all this, guys. It's just that, like I said, I don't want to bore you. We're going to cut this down. Just want to show you the before, and then we're going to show you the beautiful afterwards there. And see my mother's avocado tree. Just hopefully. And it looks like, oh yeah. See, we got to be careful, BB. There's the buds. Those are avocados. Are these avocados here? I think if these are not avocados, they're the leaves. But you got to be careful because when you see that, you just don't know if it's an avocado or a leaf. Her tree has got the buds on it, but I can't tell. And a lot of that brownness was just from the storm and then the freeze that we had.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the leaves or...
It looks like leaves.
Okay. And then what happens is when you see that again in April, that will be the avocados. I don't think BB got to trim, because after I trimmed everything is that white one over there.
You're
Jasmine.
not touching my jasmine.
No. Let's
Good
see
way
what
to
we're
get a
getting
divorce.
here.
Yeah, now see, ours looks like we're going to start getting ready to get buds.
Okay.
You see your little moth in there?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Let me go spray my nozzle.
Yeah, that one there, the leaves
Oh,
are...
yeah, look at that.
Do we have buds?
We're getting ready.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, because first comes the leaves.
Then the buds.
But hers is, I mean, because hers is an older tree. Bigger.
See how big he got?
But, and then let's see our little one.
He's growing so much better in direct sunlight. And I don't know who keeps doing this or what, but they better stop.
Yep.
Ooh,
Now,
look at
as
that.
far as this goes, we don't know if this is gonna bud Because what happened is when the guy, he stitched it, that piece died. And then this is coming from the tree itself, so.
I think it'll bud. It's just, it's not going to be too strong. Actually, it's actually stronger now than what it was when we first bought it.
But the stitch part died. This part that had the avocado itself.
Well,
and then these are coming in.
Your stitch part died too, and it started blooming.
Look at this. This is coming in.
What?
All along the fence.
Yeah. And you're stepping on my iris.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's why I don't like coming back here. So basically, we're going to get all this cleaned out, both sides of the fence, the ditches. BB's going to be on the riding lawnmower.
Yeah, because later I got to dig up my gladiolas.
Yeah.
My other ones are starting to come up in the back now.
Yeah.
So, yep, my Easter lilies. And that's the only time those will bloom is around Easter time.
How about the, whatchamacallit?
What?
The lemon tree. How's that look? We moved the pineapple trees back here because we did the front, and we'll go over that with you as well. And this is the lemon tree that did give us.
Yeah.
Just be careful, there's a wasp.
Yeah.
But I do believe that if you do have light on these trees.
Well, this one is going to have to get trimmed back a little bit at the bottom.
But if you do have light, just like on those banana trees, like we did all night and everything, it seems like those grow stronger and better than the ones without the light.
Yeah. And that's what that one's waiting for. It must be getting ready to start blossoming.
Yeah, but if it starts blossoming, we can't touch it though. You can't touch it.
Nope.
All right, BB.
Tell you what, that one's got a spike from hell on it. Look
I'm
at
sure
that.
it does.
Look. It's like it's almost 3 inches long.
Hey, how do you think? In Puerto Rico, when we used to have to climb those orange trees and thing to get the fruits. And whoever wants this, we're holding on to this cactus for a little bit. It was in the other video. If not, we will be throwing it away. Definitely.
Yeah, because I'm tearing all this down and it's going to my daughter-in-law.
Yeah, this we're going to clean up.
Yeah.
2 peas on the pod there, but
all this is going to
yeah.
Tiffany, though.
Gonna get this all straightened out, and then she's gonna put butterfly stuff back here. Yeah, see? Yeah, see, they're taking the bags.
And those are the squirrels. They're eating bone meal, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, like I said, they're just ripping the heck out of this place.
And I'm gonna tear this down. We don't need this anymore.
I mean, it's nothing you can, just can't do nothing. I mean, they're just like that. Who's that?
My zinnia. I mean my lantana.
That's her lantana that she saved and brought back.
Yep. Yay.
That's iron water. And the reason why we have to wait to this evening is because I've had bad experiences starting lawnmowers when it was cold, especially 50 below.
Can't do anything without my key.
Because it was leaking out of the carburetor. So me personally, I don't know, you know, maybe people can do it when it's cold out, whatever. Me personally, I get a happy camper. But I won't start that unless it's 60 degrees above. That's why we're waiting later this evening. It's 10 o'clock. It's around in the 60, 62. Get this sucker started. So, and then this get burning. Just remember, guys, use diesel, not gas. I know when I was a kid, I used gas. Where's the lighter, baby? Oh. And what I did is I put the diesel in there. Diesel will absorb in there. Diesel burns hotter. Diesel will not ignite on a spark. It has to be a temperature. So just remember. Just remember, use diesel, guys. Then you can get this close, or thing that you use for barbecuing grills. And this will burn quicker with the diesel on it. I mean, I didn't want to do this, but my mother convinced BB to hold these trees while I'm away. to burn them, to use the ashes. Smile, BB! BB! Hey! Let me put gas in it. All right, look at me. But you see, I lit up that little bit and the diesel take care of the rest. All right, you just gotta put gas in it. Remember, guys, always use that gas treatment when you store it, especially here in Florida. Your gas will go bad. Use that. Your gas will go bad. Every month, even though in the wintertime, I always started up this lawnmower to keep the battery fresh. I always keep the seat up for the connections, because when the seat down, it's on. When the seat up, that's a dead kill. That battery is not giving juice to no one because of the safety mechanism in it. So just remember that too, guys. And again, we are going to cut this on number 1. We're going to bring this grass all the way down so that when it starts raining and everything, and BB's got chemicals, that the chemicals are ready, the weed and feed.
Yeah, I've got some more I gotta
Right.
put down, but after I mow.
And then we work our way up to 3, 2.5, normally 2.5. 3, sometimes you have to cut that a lot depending on how it rains, but after that it'd be anywhere from 2.5 to 3 from this point on. But today we're going to give it a shave down, get this pollen flowing for everybody. Just to let you know, guys, we do not do this yard in one day, especially if it's one person working on it, because we do have to do 2 yards. So what we normally do, if I was by myself, I would cut the grass like BB's doing as close as the edge as I can. Then I would come with a weed eater, and then like the ditches, if I don't want to weed eat the ditches, depending on how my back feels, my feet feel and everything, I'll push along the ditches. And on the other side of the back of the house, we'll push along that. But if you can weed eat it, that's fine. But our age, our disabilities that we have with us, this normally takes anywhere from 2 days to 3 days, because I would only weed eat my house one day, front yard, backyard, and then the next day I would weed eat my parents' house, front yard, backyard. So this process is not a one-day process unless you're young. Then I'm gonna have to come with my sprayer and get all these things that's been emptied, cleaned for the whole season so it doesn't go bad. And then this is what we'll be using to go around. And the reason I got this 4-gallon one, because it does both houses and still has left over, so I can even extra spray. So then I will be doing the ant granulates, because this is the time of season now when the ants want to come up from that cold ground to get some heat and everything. Then after this, we will be preparing for the hurricane, making sure all our hurricane supplies and everything's ready, so that if we did get another hurricane, we have everything cleared. I don't know if you can see it, guys, but you see all those birds flying around? Because me and BB cut the grass, they're catching all the gnats. They don't want to do it, but you should have seen them. They're going crazy, like right in that one area there. They're catching all the gnats. That's pretty cool to see. Of course you don't want to do it. Yeah, see them? The love bugs, that's what they're eating. They're catching all the love bugs. Cool, never seen that. Every time I zoom out, they do it. I zoom in, but yeah, that's what they're doing. We've disturbed the love bugs, and that's, look at that. That is cool. Meantime, fire's going good. BB's doing good. I've done the front. I've done this whole back already. And Unfortunately, I messed up the blade here, so I'm gonna go straight to weed eating because I'll have to do this. See that blade I messed up? I gotta take the blade off, straighten it out. I don't want to do it today because if I'm doing that, BB's doing that, we're gonna be off time, and I'm gonna get onto this and do as much as I can so we can be, because like I said, this is gonna take 3 days at least, or 4 days, with the spraying the weed and everything, to be completely done, and then we'll be doing the seedings and stuff. Dude, instead of eating a worm, how about grab yourself a squirrel?
No shit.
You got plenty of opening. Grab yourself a squirrel, guys. It's a shame. Knocking down all those trees, build subdivisions, and you find yourself over here. Alrighty.
Bye-bye. And there's another one over there starting.
Yeah, what she's doing is we only want 2 banana trees in each of these pods. So she's taking the new ones that are growing. You just
got worms in here, so.
Yeah, see, just trip it up there. And now in this one here in our buckets, those bananas we try to keep 3. So we'll pick the 3 strongest ones, and then the other ones we'll just cut off. So we're like keeping 3, 2. That way it looks unison, 2, 3. And then when it gives a banana and one dies, we let the other one grow. But so far it's coming along, guys. And then she's gonna get some dirt and add some dirt here. And this is a Puerto Rican lemon tree that, I don't know if it'll ever fruit, but it's been here for a couple years, and look at it. It's just some things take, some things don't. Ooh, that stinks. Where'd you get that from?
The vegetables garden.
Oh, okay. As a matter of fact, underneath that thing there, when we clean that out, we're gonna get whatever you had underneath there and spread it.
What?
Remember you had something fermenting?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll spread that out.
But that's got to get washed out, but I'll do that after this.
Yeah, BB's watering. Whew. We're having mechanical issues today. I messed up the blade on that one. I got to bang out. And just let you know before I go on. Now is the time that you have to set a watering, drinking pattern for these plants, because going into April, when they start blossoming, some of these things here, you know, they're getting into a cycle. So March is watering and April's watering is definitely a big key point on these things. I mean, we had it beautiful last year before the hurricane. The hurricane literally killed us. But the weed eater, 1 or 2 things is going on. It's either the brushes are dirty or the motor's going bad, because it'll go for a while and then it'll slow down and come back. I mean, this is same one we had in Puerto Rico. BB did that whole freaking farm with it. This does 2 properties, so it gets its work. It gets its work. So I'm not going to be able to finish the backyard here or my mom's, and I'm not going to be able to do the ditches in front of the house because of the lawnmower. Where did you get that home life thing from?
What?
That weed eater, where did you get that from?
I got that from Home Depot.
Oh, okay, Home Depot, yeah. Because the same name brand, that's why we bought it here. I mean, that sucker's a working horse. Don't get me wrong.
Before we went to Puerto Rico.
No, remember when we bought one in Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
the same one, and you did that whole banana farm.
Yeah,
I mean, those are working horse. This thing does 2 yards, but we don't weed eat. I don't weed eat every week, every 2 weeks. We can
We
can go like maybe every 2-3 months, and then we'll do the edging around the house because we cut it so low so that when it's growing, we could still cut the grass, get as close as the edge, but the ditches and the stuff, that's not a weekly thing. That's
an every other week.
Yeah, or month.
On the rain.
Yeah, and then depending on the rainy season. If it's in the rainy season, at least once a month. If it's not in the rainy season, we can go 2-3 months without a thing. BB's got this going to her daughter-in-law. She's going to turn this into a butterfly. Milkweed garden. Just swamp weed. Regular weed. Skunk weed. I mean... But yeah, and then we got to get the papaya plant over here.
You know what, before I do that, you already watered that with the...
I mean, you could put more water there. I didn't know if it's saturated through, but it was just poured on, you know what I'm saying? So. Because it probably needs a good soak, like, see how the...
Don't water the leaves.
No, don't water the leaves in the sun. Don't water them now while they're pollinating, because you don't want none of it to come off. But you could see how dry, because it's still holding water there. All right, let's finish up and then we'll wrap up this video. We'll start putting everything away and see what we got. Fire's doing good. That was the best money spent on that barrel, boy. Ace Hardware. One thing I do have to do is I got to replace this cover. It's being a pain in the butt. See? And it's what I can close it. And this right here. What I've seen on YouTube is that you got to loosen that middle thing, take the handle off, and there's a washer in there. Hopefully I can do it. But you could see some trees, like I said, they're not green, but then you could see other trees, you know, that are, so it's gonna be a lot of pollen this year, which is good for the trees, is bad for humans. All right, I centered everything there. We got 2 unexpected projects, which is, of course, see if I can fix that weed eater and then straighten out the blade, right?
Yeah. Which I don't think you're gonna be able to do it anyway, because it's gonna unbalance the blade.
As long as it's flat, that's the main thing. That's the main thing, as long as it's flat. I mean, that's a tough lawnmower, as long as you take care of them. So what are things left for you that you got to do?
Well, once I get everything situated, then I'll put in the butterfly flower seeds, and then I'll transplant all the milkweed back there.
Gotcha. Those new ones that you bought at Walmart, is that what you're going to put here?
Yeah.
Okay. Even the roll mat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, but that's basically it.
And I'll put some of the roll mat out there next to the orange tree, because that attracts honeybees for your oranges. I mean your lemons.
Yeah, as long as we got a lot of honeybees out here for the, especially the avocados, man. If we, be great if we almost had one last year, but it gets windy in April. That's the only thing bad here. That in April it gets windy in Florida.
It's crazy windy.
Yeah.
It never used to be like that.
Yeah. I mean, you can guarantee every April it's a windy month, and all the flowers fall off. The little,
they get blown off.
yeah. Like my mother, she was lucky she had 2 the one year, and she had a whole bloom full of trees. We had some tree, just didn't make it. Same thing with the small one, just didn't make it.
No. That one got shocked, and then it got heat shocked right there.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
it got so hot so fast.
Yeah, that summer really killed us with everything. But nope, she's looking good. Everything's looking good. Then we can eat, finally. Take a shower.
Yeah.
And eat.
Yeah, I've worked up an appetite now.